Are you serious? Are you serious? We've got breaking news coming out of North Korea. North Korea, just minutes ago, has announced they are willing to talk to the United States about giving up their nuclear weapons. That's reports coming out of Seoul, South Korea. North Korea is willing, they say. Kim Jong-un is willing to talk to the United States about giving up his nuclear weapons, according to South Korea, in a remarkable deployment that followed unprecedented meetings in North Korea. The North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has also agreed to refrain from conducting nuclear and missile tests while engaging in dialogue with South Korea. And Seoul's national security chief is saying after returning from his talks with Kim Jong-un. Also, the North Koreans expressed a willingness to talk to the United States in an open-ended dialogue to discuss the issue of denuclearization. What? And to normalize the relationship with North Korea. North Korea clarified, though, it had no reason to retain nuclear weapons if the military threat to North Korea is resolved and the country's security can be guaranteed. It is a startling statement from a nation that only months ago declared it could wipe the United States off the face of the earth, and comes just hours after the 5 top South Korean government officials spoke with the young North Korean leader. And this is the first meeting believed to be ever take place between Kim Jong-un and the South Korean government. First ever face-to-face talks since he took power in that very prophetic year of 2011. So here we are 7 years later. What a time for it. Now let me just give you a quick update. 2011 was such a powerful prophetic year, I'll never forget it. It's the year that the blackbirds fell out of the sky out of Beebe, Arkansas. Just before midnight to bring in that year of 2011, the 5,000 blackbirds fell out of the sky in Beebe, Arkansas. 2 million fish washed up on the banks of the Chesapeake River, and 212 cows fell dead in Stockton, Wisconsin. Dead fish, dead birds, dead cows. We know this was all part of the Hosea prophecy. But it didn't stop there. Early on, then the Arab Spring began with the uprisings in Tunisia, and then Egypt, and then Libya, and Yemen, even into Syria. All of this taking place in the spring of 2011. Also, it was on March 11, 2011, on 3/11/11, that the massive 9.0 earthquake hit Japan, shaking the Tokyo for 6 minutes and bringing a tsunami inland 6 miles and leaving 6 nuclear reactors in meltdown at Fukushima. But also in 2011 is the year that Comet Elenin scraped past the earth during the Feast of Tabernacles. And it's the year that the water turned blood red in Texas, which started what now has been 35 times water has turned blood red around the earth in the last 7 years. These are all just some of the events that happened in the year 2011, but also it's the year that Kim Jong-un took power and became the leader of North Korea. And the wars and rumors of wars have never stopped for the full 7 years. So could this be the breakthrough? Because now we're in 2018. It is 7 years later, and President Trump is moving the U.S. Embassy to Israel. Israel, he's declared as the capital. It is the 70th anniversary of Israel as a nation. That ceremony is going to take place on that very day. There's wars, there's rumors of wars, there's all kind of tension in a lot of different parts of the world. But certainly, maybe we're going to see a period of time here of what's called peace. When they say peace and safety, then cometh sudden destruction. You got to watch for this in biblical prophecy. And this is why I watch the current world events. This is why the Lord told me. He instructed me. Get a cup of coffee. 8 years ago, get a cup of coffee. Get your Bible. And take a look at the current world events and see how they relate to biblical prophecy. Could there be a breakthrough with Kim Jong-un? Has Donald Trump forced Kim Jong-un into a corner, tightening the noose and getting him to finally realize either this either he better come along with some kind of a deal where I'm sure he'll get a huge payment, and or face the consequences of being denuclearized with a preemptive strike. We'll keep a close eye on all of this. I'll be back with more current world events. And remember, sometime later this afternoon, I'm going to go live sometime around 6, maybe 6:30, somewhere in there. Once I get to California, I'll go live on this YouTube channel and at my website and anywhere and everywhere else I can get a link to. I'll see you guys later with more on the coming apocalypse. Are you serious? Kim Jong-un?